If he gets the nod, Fowler could be coaching against his former Reds teammate Markus Babbel next season. He'll be taking a decent pay cut to do it, given what he currently earns overseas as a pundit and official ambassador for Liverpool. But overseas sources say Fowler is serious about embarking on a coaching career and believes Queensland, a familiar part of the world to him, is the right place to start. Liverpool legend Robbie Fowler and Roar captain Matt McKay, pictured ahead of Brisbane's friendly against the English Premier League club back in 2015, credit Cameron Atfield. His main competition is Carl Robinson, the former Welsh international midfielder best known for his time at Wolverhampton Wanderers, where he played alongside Kevin Muscat and Steve Corica. Robinson was head coach of Major League Soccer outfit Vancouver Whitecaps from December 2013 until last September, when he and his support staff were sacked. The hairdryer hears Robinson has already approached at least one high-profile ALeague player to see if he would consider moving to Brisbane to play under him, so he must be somewhat confident about his chances. Others in the mix, although a long way behind Fowler and Robinson, include former FC Utrecht manager Jean-Paul de Jong and Mark Warburton, who last coached Nottingham Forest. Marquee Madness. Sticking with the high-profile theme, the hairdryer can reveal some of the other players who are being tossed around Football Federation Australia headquarters as potential marquee targets for ALeague clubs next season. As well as Bayern Munich pair Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery, the latter who has been informally sounded out by Babbel. The hit list being drawn up also features ex-Dutch internationals Robin van Persie and Ryan Babel, along with Antonio Valencia. Shortlisted: Robin van Persie. Credit Van Persie, 35, plays for Feyenoord these days and has already flagged his likely retirement at the end of this season, but a sea change down under could change his mind. Loading Babbel, 32, is at Fulham but best known for his 4-year stint at Liverpool, and Valencia, 33, is out of favour at the resurgent Red Devils and likely to be shunted out the door at season's end. Realistic? Probably not. All of these names are probably well and truly out of the A-League's price range. But as the signings of Alessandro Del Piero and Keisuke Honda have proved over the years, if you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the raffle. The chances of Markus Babbel continuing at the helm of Western Sydney next season have strengthened in recent months, with the club warming to his faith in developing youth ahead of their move to Bankwest Stadium. It's understood his position was far more precarious a few months ago when the Wanderers were said to have glanced at available replacements for the German. But a senior club source has told the hairdryer there have been no discussions with other coaches and Babbel could stay on, pending the outcome of the formal post-season review. "I'm the man," Markus Babbel insists the Wanderers are still behind him as coach. Young Socceroo Joe Coletti has only recently worked his way back into the first team of Brisbane Roar but could be lining up for one of Japan's biggest clubs next season. The 20-year-old midfielder is understood to have attracted the interest of the Osaka clubs, Cerezo and Gamba, who are eager to bring the youngster over. Coletti would not be considered a foreigner by J-League regulations as his mother is Japanese. Homeward bound. Former Socceroos defender Ryan McGowan could finally play his first professional club game in Australia with ALeague clubs in the hunt to sign him for next season on a lucrative, multi-year deal. Hairdryer understands newcomers Western United are leading the race for his signature but are not alone in pursuing his services. McGowan is playing for Scottish Premiership club Dundee FC, on loan from Bradford City, and will likely have offers to remain in Scotland as well as others from Asia. Coming home, Ryan McGowan celebrates after winning the Scottish Cup with Hearts. Credit. Roydon McGowan has represented Australia on 20 occasions and played in all 3 games of the Socceroos' 2014 World Cup campaign in Brazil. The 29-year-old has spent the bulk of his career in Scotland with Hearts and Dundee United, while also having stints in China and the UAE. Ajax are set to receive a grandstand welcome back to Amsterdam this weekend when they host Fortuna Sittard in the Eredivisie in their first home match since beating Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. Taking part in those celebrations will be 6 Sydney FC Academy players who will be the ball boys for that game. The Sky Blues juniors, under-13s through to under-18s, are on tour in the Netherlands.